Hi friends. Uh, Interestingly, today in consulting assignments, I met with a junior of mine, and he had the same problem which I found any and every college-going guy had. Even I had the same thing 15 years back. So this is the idea which I call it is the startup bug. As a professional, I have shifted my philosophy that I do not join or entertain startups as such. Though I have made some online courses and will be continuing my philosophy on making this kind of video blog posts and things like that. But I personally, as a professional, I do not take assignments of startups in general as a thumb rule, because there's no certainty of earning and payments, and I take all the payments advance. So and and I come in I openly accept that I come in the pricey zone. So this idea is pretty simple. This idea is what I call is the startup bug. I have a great idea. Prior to this, a couple of videos back, I made a post. It is all about a strategy. It's not about an idea or an app or a product or a service. It is only in a hyper competitive marketplace. It comes down to just one thing: what is a strategy on which you are going to win. So if you have a product or a service or an app which is the next revolutionary thing, which can basically make a human invisible in a hyper competitive marketplace. If you're dealing with sharks like me, or a capitalist or a businessman like me, it will be either stolen or it will be copied, and it will be and everyone who is seasoned businessman will be smartly copying it, so that we are on a legal safe note. That is the way capitalism is, and that is the way it will always be. And I am openly accepting that I'm an honest businessman, I'm a capitalist. So this is the way if it happen, it will be probably, if I will be keenly interested, probably I will also do it. So this will always be the universal truth. So the interesting thing is, so point, gentlemen, is pretty simple. If you are a newcomer or you have a great idea for a startup or things like that, remember, and you come to an investor and you say, I have a great idea which can revolutionize thing. Investors who are really serious about things, they really laugh at it. Trust me, I when 15 years back, I had the same notion. For 8 to 10 years, I was doing it. I had over 19 business failures because I was backstabbed, and even sometimes had gone to the level of starvation, because there were so many people who are false notion, and I will invest so much money, I have a business proposal, and I have this and that. And after that, at the age of 36, I adopted a principle that it will be 111% self-dependent model or a solopreneur, and if it will be only privately held with 111% dictating a stake. Now, point is, gentlemen, is this how it is applicable in your case? Investors doesn't care about ideas. Simple, straightforward. Remember this pretty simple thing. Anyone who is a serious investor in your project, they don't care a shit about your idea. They really don't care a shit about your idea. Someone who is saying, I have a great idea and this is potential and this and that, chances are is just basically either fooling you. He wants you to come back to him again and again, and basically in the way India works is, they still have the state mindset of manipulative mindset of a manipulative politician, sweet talking. So taki aap chakkar kaate, you come back to him again and again. And when you come, says, okay, money, I want money, so you'll say, okay, yeah, probably in 15 days down the line we'll give you and this and that, and we'll sign the agreement. Practically no one have the value to agreement, things like that. So understand this one simple phenomena. Anyone who really is a serious investor, who wants to invest money in your project, they don't care a shit about your idea. Think, if you are an investor, everyone is approaching you for money. Anyone who is an investor, he knows very clearly that everyone who is coming to the tactics might be different. It might be a sweet talking, cunning tactics, or like a startup college going guy is, I have a great idea. Whatever tactics is, the reason why that person is become a successful investor is because he has been expert and have been cunning, shrewd enough to deal with people like you. And trust me, I'm giving you a very honest answer. Any serious investor is not interested in your idea. For investor, it is just one thing. If say I have 10 crore rupees extra, or say 50 lakhs rupees extra, should I invest in a startup project, or should I invest in a mutual fund, or should I invest in a real estate project? For him, it is this simple decision. He doesn't care about your idea, your product, your service, a shit about it. He just care about one thing: what is the security of his return of investment, how much return he is going to get. Second thing, if you are able to successfully manage in this hyper competitive marketplace after 12 to 15 years of a sincere professional investor who's a really responsible professional investor, uh, in tune of who's ready to invest in you, and if you are able to test him and qualify him that he really is, he's not talking sweet, he's not saying okay, take to 50,000 now and then probably after 2 3 5 months he just want you to come back to him again and again, and the chakkar khilao tactics of India is, a serious professional who's a serious investor doesn't care about shit about idea. Investors doesn't buy idea, investors buy a team who can implement the idea. How to take a simple example, a simple idea: I want a good body, I want a good strength and stamina. Idea is pretty simple: work out every day, control your diet. How many are able to successfully implement it? That is the simple thing. There are, history is full of example across you and yourself and around your family, your friends, who have joined the gym, bought the costly shoes and everything, and after 15 20 30 days or probably at the max 6 months, 3 months down the line, they are back again to the same old lazy comfort zone. They are not able to maintain consistency, self-discipline and focus for at least 3 to 5 years, 7 years span. I normally take 10 years span as a thumb rule, and do not entertain anyone who is not in the business for another 10 12 years or my payments are not secure. So a serious investor who is already serious on shelling out money about it, he doesn't care a shit about your idea. He knows any and every person who is approaching him have a brilliant idea. Any and every person have a better pitch. It can be a simple pitch or it can be a more of PowerPoint presentation or things like that. Whatever is the game, the serious investor is interested in just one thing: what is the return, security of return of investment for himself. And a serious investor doesn't buy an idea, they buy a team who can implement it, who have a proven successful model of implementing a successful idea profitably in a competitive marketplace. So that's very much the idea. If you are a startup or you are a person, people have manipulated me for many years, and I was in this trap for many ideas. I have a great idea, I need money for it, this and that, and there were n number of version 1, version 2, version 3 different kind of manipulation that I have. So if you are a young entrepreneur who thinks that you have a great idea, please understand, don't waste time in pitching it to again and again to n number of person. If you go to your faculties and the way colleges, the role of the college is to encourage a student to do experiments, because anyone who is a serious faculty understand that by the age of 30 is an age to experiments, is an age to basically have more of experience rather than earning. So if you come to a faculty, if I am your faculty or HOD and you say you have a great idea, I will always encourage you to implement it, because I know even if it fails, it comes to the experience account, and sooner or later you will end up in a placement cell, and that will be taken positively, that at least you have tried, you haven't been sitting idle. So but trust me, if you are betting out money or you have a big notions about things, investors will give out money like this and things like that, and buyers will be buying like this, because somewhere on the net you have read a story of Mark Zuckerberg or Facebook and they have made billions. Yes, they do, but they started small, they maintain consistency for 7 years, and after 7 years the little luck have shined. So understand this one thing: a serious investor doesn't buy idea, they buy a team who have successfully implemented it and ideas like this before and have a proven success history. Thank you very much for your time.